Alrighty, so here we go. Once again, back in Vegas here for our final game here at Viva Las Vegas. As we have the Newcastle Knights taking on the Melbourne Storm, which should be a good match. Both teams are very competitive with coaches Benjamin Munro and Lex Simon. Of rival coaches, they're friends of here and there, but we'll have to see how we go. Knights are looking for a good season though. Melbourne coming off a grand final loss, they'll want to back it up here. We'll have to see how we go. Oh, here come the Newcastle Knights. Glenn has done a lot in the offseason to get his team back into shape, signing players like Dylan Brown and Trey Mooney and a couple forwards just to boost this team's confidence. And with Kalen Ponga by their side, we should see some better footy from them this year. We'll have to see how we go, but for our final game in Vegas, we will definitely have to take a look where to go, but for now, Stefano will take the first run up.
Held there, first tackle.
It's now Sean Ballor.
Held, that's two.
Lasidi put down there, who makes a run.
Held there, that's three.
They go wide. From Hughes will just take a hit up,
Held.
hit the
Forward
ground.
tackle.
Trent Liero makes a break. Good one there from Trent Liero. He's put back. Good offload.
Held there, that's five.
The Queensland representative, Trent Liero from Lock. Jerome Hughes will put it out to Bradman Best. Trying him on the wing this year to see how he goes. Suafailongo puts him down there. Dylan Lucas, they'll go back to Frizzell. He'll be driven back.
Held there, two.
Matt Arthur playing at the hooker position because Crossland has taken up the lock for the year, so we'll have to see how that develops into the late portions of the year. Best as well gets an offload to Gagai. Gagai in some room. Gagai's in space. Anyone gonna get him? No one's gonna get him. The Knights are gonna score first in Vegas. What a run from Viva Las Vegas man, Dane Gagai. Oh, that'll put a smile on Benjamin's face. Puts his team in an attacking position as... Once again, if we just quickly just check up on the Knights' first next five. He gets through as Kalen Ponga takes the kick. But good set of games for the Knights. It's quite an easy first start to their draw. Not much to do, and we'll see how they develop through it. But not sure how it'll go. Sorry about my commentary. It's a bit back and forth, but I'm trying my best here. But yes, as you saw, it was today's Melbourne game, and they're off to play the Dragons, Cowboys, Manly, and Sharks. Nick Meaney will get us underway again. Jacob Saifidi down there.
Held there, one.
Oh, today we're going to try and get 4 games out today, so we're going to get the first 4.
Held, that's two.
As Saifidi held up there. Gagai again. It's around 2. He's made a couple of meters, Gagai. He's done very well.
Tackle four.
Best gets an offload. Back to Gagai. Gagai again slips through. The defense will get to him. Gagai's having a miracle game here in
Held there,
Vegas.
tackle five.
Looking like he's playing Origin. Sharp puts in a kick. Stopped by Harry Grant. Harry Grant's really good for
Held.
putting those
First
down.
tackle.
That's now Josh King. Takes a hit up.
Held there. 2.
Well, these two teams actually did play in the preseason a couple weeks ago, and the Melbourne Storm...
Held.
Gagai? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, I just did check the channel. We reached 60 subs by our first game of the season, and very happy about that.
Held.
I do appreciate all the love. Cameron Munster, they'll get it to Greg Marju, keeping his wing position. They'll make the tackle. It's a strip from Sean Valor. That's a big play from Sean Valor. I didn't see any strips last game. Oh, and it's a beautiful pass out to Xavier Coates. Melbourne strike back in quick succession of, yes, the Melbourne Storm team has weakened a little bit. But this team is still the Melbourne Storm, and you have to be prepared. Oh, massive play there. Oh. You can see Glenjamin up in his box, not happy. Like Simon, much happy with that. His team getting the strip and getting us downfield as we continue on. Oh, Nick Meaney got it from the sideline, does very well. Kalen Ponga will get us back on the tee. 10 minutes in, both teams have scored once. Well, I'm not sure if both these teams are up for a 40-point game like the Dolphins were in the previous match, but we'll have to see. Here's Stefano.
Held. 1.
Now Harry Grant, Josh King.
Held there. That's 2.
Go wide, Munster, Sean Valor. Dom Young playing in the centres, so if I'm not mistaken.
Held there. Tackle 4.
Reserve grade. Oh. Gagai, once again. Pass 2. He stopped there. Munster, pretty cheap kick, but he didn't strike it as much as he wanted to.
Held there. Second tackle.
Jacob Saifidi driven back by, I think that's Josh King. Stay at Crossland. They go Lucas. Lucas in some space. Does very well. It's put down there. Ponga. Ponga. Can he get there? Good tackle, Stefano. Ponga so close. Oh, Matt Arthur picks it up. Oh, doesn't quite get there.
Held there. That's a handover.
Lost track of the ball there. It is now Coates. Tries to go through the middle. Try score for the Melbourne Storm.
Tackle.
Stefano, they go wide to Jack Howarth. Jack Howarth against Dane Gagai. Experience. Brains versus Braun. Well, kind of. It's more youngster versus elders.
Held. That's 3.
Harry Grant.
Held there. Fourth tackle. Held. That's 1.
I mean, if you're talking about the other league, yes, you can add a couple 80s, or if just replacing some of the younger players, but
Held. 3.
I'll take a look into it later. But Kalen Ponga in space, he's around 2.
Held there. That's 4.
Sua Falonga replacing Ryan Pappenhausen and big shoes to fill. Jacob Saifidi, Dylan Lucas.
Held. 5.
Also, yeah, so what coaching career is talking about is a different league that's more of a fantasy league. It's like NRL fantasy, but for this game, and thought I'd give
Held
you
there.
a little
First tackle.
advert there, or if you want. You can put a link to your server in the chat.
Held. Second tackle.
As we get there is now Trentley Arrow.
Held there. That's 3.
Back and forth, it's 6-all so far.
Held. 4.
Oh, Trentley Arrow wasn't fast enough to get a ball
Held
away.
there. That's 5.
Back, Jerome Hughes. Bradman Best, round 2, taken by Hughes.
Held. Tackle 1.
And Gagai tosses it inside to big old Frizz.
Held there. That's 2. Held. Tackle 3.
Go there, it's back Ponga, gives it off to Marju. Good run from him.
Held there.
Dive down.
4th tackle. Held. 5th tackle.
Crossland will take the kick. Says Coates. Can't get past, I think that's McEwen. Oh, a debut game for him, possibly? I'm unsure. Oh, Suafalungo.
Second tackle.
Go Munster. Sean below. Gets past 1.
Held there. 3.
Oh, Falungo couldn't quite get through.
Held. 4.
As Munster puts in a short stabbing kick for Ponga. Ponga in space. Kalen Ponga in open space. He splits the defense open. And he will get points for his team. Kalen Ponga, the skipper, the man in charge, takes charge and gets points for his team. That's grinding out the Melbourne Storm so far. Right in front, and both of his tries have been pretty much there. As now he will get on the board for the first time of the year, or probably for the most time. Kalen Ponga is definitely a consideration for Player of the Year, possibly. 12-6 here in Vegas, much closer than the last one. Whoa, 42-22. As Nick Meaney gets us back on the tee. Now they go to Brown.
Held there. Tackle 1.
As McEwen gets a breakaway. Big strong fend from McEwen.
Held. That's 2.
Eight wins trot. That's very good from the Redcliffe Dolphins. Dylan Brown. He's been quiet this afternoon, and we'll have to see what development he goes through for the rest of this game. It's now McEwen. They go short. Dom Young. Driven back.
Held. 4th tackle.
Dylan Brown gets past 1. Had an option to offload, but doesn't quite get it. His spatial awareness of the Melbourne players around him. Hello, smart guy. Welcome to the chat, or welcome to our game. It'll be Will Ulbrich to take it if he's around 1. Ponga's there to make it the tackle though.
Held. That's 1.
Yes, according to the rules, he is not allowed to play at lock because our rules in this sport are, when it comes to selecting lineups, they have to play in a position of their primary unless injuries are required to fill in a spot.
Held there.
4. Munster in position. He puts himself in a good spot. 40-20 attempt. Ponga's not actually there. He might get there. Oh, Ponga walks out. Oh, does that like make up for his try before? Is he like 50-50 at his performance this game? So he goes there. Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes just tries to go through the middle. Ponga stops him. Munster, they go wide. What a ball. What a ball. Sean Valor scores. Oh, we might... Hold on. We're going to just go back there. Like, I know we haven't done it for any other tries, but I just need to look at the ball playing skills. Munster puts it perfectly for Dylan Brown to commit to wider out to Meany, giving Valor the space to score. Nick Meany from right in front will probably make it 12-all, but 16 minutes left in the first half. Both teams, this has been very competitive. Vegas getting a much better show here from the Melbourne Storm and Newcastle Knights of the Wooden Spooners against the runners-up for the grand final. Here we go, off again, 15 to go. Who makes the next move? So far, gone back and forth, so Newcastle. Up to you, maybe, to get the next point. So do Melbourne Storm take the lead for the first time? Alec McDonald, coming off the bench now. Very strong runner, he can play lock, can play prop. He's a very good bench player, he's very versatile. Sean Valor gets around one, makes a mockery of McEwen. Dom Young gets it back though. They're going to try Sewer. Trent Liero takes on two.
Held there. That's three.
Doubting the coach of the new coach of the Newcastle Knights to recover them from a spoon of, I guess we could call you Glenjim and Holbrook. Actually, I might do that, of give people nicknames, mixing their usernames and the coach's IRL. Just to give it a little bit of tenacity. We'll see over time. So, Glenjamin Holbrook for the Newcastle Knights. So, Leigh Bellamy. SAF. Oh, he's a youngster that the Knights have brought up. NRL coaching career versus NRL Sim Sports. Of possibly, we could do a crossover of not many commentators over there, or unsure if any of them would be willing to work with us, or... Oh. Celeste. That's what I'm going to go with, Celeste. Elijah Celeste. Sharp makes a mockery of it. Gagai tries to make up, but good tackle there from the... I'm not sure who this ref is. I think this is one of the England refs. So we might need to organise something then, because I'd appreciate some help with commentating whenever we can. It's a drop ball. Oh, they consider it a Falcon, but was Jerome Hughes offside? 6 again. Discipline now being an issue. Lasiti getting a debut for the Melbourne Storm with Elijah Celesi. No, that last part's not in the database for this thing. Oh, it's Will Warbrick gets around one. Ponga makes a good tackle. Wide, Jerome Hughes. It's a good offload. Kama Kaminka will be driven back. Sorry, less so. Leia Mauer. I'll do some practice later. For now, we'll just call him Elijah. The arrow. Sua Falongo. Can't break the line just quite yet. Cameron Munster. Puts it in. Great Marju. Round 2. Oh, could have got the fend away. Go back to McEwen. He'll take on Blore. Elijah Celeste. There's Elijah now, taking the head up. Makes some good meters for his team. There you go. Crossland. Now Matt Arthur tries to go through against Harry Grant. Not going to get too far. That's Dominic Young. Dylan Brown. Great kick to the corner. Puts it on the tee, but now it's in the hands of Xavier Coates, which is one of the players you really don't want with the ball all the time, do you? Oh, what a pass to Trent Liero. Gets the ball back. Sean Ballor put down there. But once again, we're just going to bring up the draw because next up after this, we're going back to Aussie for the Manly Warringah Seagulls to take on the Gold Coast Titans. That'll be a good game. The Titans had a pretty good preseason, and Manly unlucky in the preseason. But oh, what a shot! Oh, hold on. Let's go back and investigate. Who was that? Oh, Harry Grant makes a good fend out of dummy half on Crossland, and there was Trey Mooney coming off bench. Massive shot. We'll just let it play out of Harry Grant gets it in, and Trey Mooney gets the shot and gets the drop ball.
Held. Scrum here.
As there's a scrum. Go Ponga. Around one.
Held there. One.
Sharpie shut down there by Hughes. Sharpie, amazing player, but when you're up against probably one of the best National Rugby League players there is, so it's a bit hard to match that in offense.
Held there.
It's Dylan Brown. Commentators, Ponga, they go Marju in space. Can't quite get past the second one. That's Matt Arthur. Kewen. I think he should be on the other side of McEwen, but does well there.
Held there. Fifth and last.
That's now. Matt Arthur sends it back to Brown. Get it to Woolbrick. Round one, Sharps there to defend it.
Held. That's one.
Pretty similar to their last hit out nights in Melbourne. It only ended like 19-18 in Melbourne's favour, so it seems to be sort of a repeat of both matching teams beat for beat.
Held there.
Harry Grant might have just put his team in a good position. Munster, he's in dummy half though. They had no one to send it to for a kick.
Held. Five.
And there we go. Radman Best. He's around one. Jerome Hughes will make it to him.
Held there. Tackle one.
Defensively, Hughes and Munster have been huge for their team. Lucas.
Held. That's two.
Now we go there. Matt Arthur. Sharp. Trey Mooney driven back. Good tackle from... I think that's Harry. Is that... Or is that Josh King? Go wide. Ponga driven back there.
Held. That's four.
He's on the 40 though. They could go for a 40-20. Matt Arthur says otherwise. Is it down there?
That's five.
We'll give it back to Brown now though. Xavier Coates. He's around one. Brown makes a very important ankle tap. Munster's lost. No, Harry Grant at least. And Dom Younger's gonna make it pay. Can he get him out?
Tackle two.
Oh, very close. Dom Young, big play there in the centres.
Held. Third tackle.
We probably will be making up most of his time in the air, but... Got the arrow.
Held there. Four.
Munster. Once again, a 40-20 attempt. Ponga stays in this time. Does very well.
Held. That's one.
1 minute to go left in the half as Kewen probably needs that break.
Two.
Crossland gets around one. He offloads it back to Jacob Saifidi.
Held.
Just came on
Tackle three.
the last 30 seconds, but as we go in there,
Held there. Tackle four.
and Sharp gives it in inside ball to Jacob Saifidi. Does very well.
Held. Tackle five.
And that'll be half time. The last play of the half will go to La City as we put it down as we head into the halftime siren. We will see you back in a second. As we return back from halftime, both teams making here and there changes. So Melbourne changing up their forward pack just a bit. I'd love to see how they do, but here we go. Nick Beanie gets us underway.
Held. Tackle 1.
Inside ball to Jacob Sofidi. I'm not sure if I need to do a quick, just another one of these, just to check that the players came off.
There. That's 2. Held. That's 3.
But as we go, Crossland to McEwen. McEwen driven back.
Held there. That's 4.
Elijah taking a hit up now.
Held. 5.
Celessa. Elijah Celessa. Now they send it to Xavier Coates. Very dangerous man when he's in space, as we saw when he scored earlier. But then we get back underway of Munster. Send it to McDonald. Now in the lock position. Giving Trent Learo just a little bit of a break. He's had a really good half, Trent Learo. They go Hughes. They go back inside to Joe Chan getting a shot.
Held there. 3rd tackle.
Jerome as well.
4th tackle.
Grant will send it off to Davey Mawale, getting his debut for the Melbourne Storm. He didn't get to play in the preseason. Jack Hetherington in that second row position. They took off Laciti and Belor, even despite them having a really good first half. And it's a beautiful kick from Munster. Saw Falongo's going to score, and a spectacular try. Munster getting as close as he could to the defence to make sure Sewer had space to get there on the 5th of last. Melbourne will steal the lead. Cameron Munster effect, getting behind the defence. Big play. But wonderful try. As actually, we should probably look at the Melbourne Storm's next couple of matches. Is this the one? This one? No, that one is halftime break. This is the thing of Melbourne Storm have a plethora of good matches to come up. Once I can get it on screen and I can tell yous of it being the Knights here in Vegas, then they play Gold Coast, the Bulldogs, who just lost, and the Cronulla Sharks and the Dolphins. So it's a pretty good setup, but we'll have to see how it goes on from there. Now, here we go.
Held. 1.
But I do appreciate all the continued support through these two streams. I know we've only just started, but it already feels like we're midway through the season, and interaction in chat and the community growing possibly of is what. Oh no, that's a drop ball. Can Marshu stay in?
Lock on. Held. First
He
tackle.
does stay in. Coates can't drag him out. As Dom Young
Held
makes a
there.
breakaway.
Second tackle.
Of actually, once if we'll go back in a bit, just after this tackle. Oh, we're just gonna as they play it out. What did happen there? Jack Hetherington threw a ball to absolutely nowhere. Nick Meaney couldn't gather it back up, but
Held. Tackle 3.
just a silly little error. Sharp push back there on the tackle. McDonald. Very important tackle. Croker gets it out. Bradman Best is going to score in the corner.
Try.
It's around who? Oh, Jack Howarth and Jerome Hughes does very well. Oh, hello there, Cheese. So we will see the Cheese later, actually, in a later game. I'll pull up this just again, but Cheese will be playing in the fourth game we play today. I'm pretty sure with Bunnies against was it Sharks or was it someone else? But as he puts in there is Bunnies against the Warriors. Oh, that's actually not today. The only four games we'll play together are the top four, and then we'll play the bottom four tomorrow. We're putting that back down as we get back underway. Tied up 18 all with 30 minutes left to go. So here we go, Tyson Frizzell.
Held. That's 1.
And if we're interested I might be starting up a podcast version for in between rounds for us to discuss information about the league, injuries, suspensions, what's going on in the league.
Held. Third tackle.
Oh, it's to the feet of the Knights. Sharp, just not on point.
Held
Miscommunication
there.
from Newcastle there. I'm sure Glenjamin Holbrook will be displeased with his team as Failongo
Held. Tackle 1.
takes on the line there. David Mwale. He's played well for the limited time he's been on the field for the 10
Held
minutes.
there. 2.
Jerome Hughes. They don't throw wide. Oh, interesting
Held.
play there.
3. Held there. Tackle 4.
But hopefully we get some more viewers in here. So far, I think the max we've had. Oh, good shot once again. Jacob Safidi on Suwa Failongo.
Tackle 5.
Harry Grant picks it up and we'll have to pick up and play the ball. Because now they go there and get Greg Marju around 2.
Held there. 1.
Oh, Crossland has to play the ball. McEwen.
Held. That's 2.
That's now they go for Zell. They get to Dylan Lucas.
Held there. Third tackle.
Wide. Brown tries to go inside. They know they need Ponga into the play. Ponga does very well there.
Fourth tackle.
Elijah Celeste gets an offload and a defend. Dylan Lucas in some space. Does very well there.
Held there. That's 5.
As Brown puts an attacking kick, that's a very successful set.
Held. Tackle 1.
Not Stefano. Back on the field now. I think he shouldn't be.
Held there. Second tackle. Held.
Jack Hetherington
That's 3.
put us down. Wait till come. I
Held
still
there.
can't say that
4.
name. I've never been able to say that name. We go back on the inside. Cameron Munster in some space. Ponga's there to shut it down though.
Tackle 5.
next try will be crucial, and who probably takes this game home. Both teams starting to get fatigued as Bradman Best. Plenty of defense around him.
First tackle.
They put pressure on Best to make sure he stays there. Oh, what a shot, David Mwale on Matt Croker.
Held there.
Celeste,
Tackle.
Elijah, Celeste. Croker takes on the line, driven
That's 4.
back, stands his ground. 20-40 attempt. Suafalongo is going to attack the ball though and does very well to stay in. Ponga once again, really good defensively.
Held there. That's 1.
Jack Howarth
Held.
can't quite break the
Second
line.
tackle.
Good tackle from Gaga. Mwale, Stefano.
Held there. 3.
Not a very successful set for Melbourne. Howarth breaks one. Can he get past Ponga? No, he cannot.
Held. Tackle 4.
Ponga making important tackle after important tackle. McDonald, they go back to Joe Chan. Crossland, good tackle from him.
5th and last.
Oh, Hughes puts up a huge kick. It's gonna be, oh, Coates hits him on the chest and drags him back in goal. Repeat set for Melbourne. Knights are under fire. Holbrook against Bellamy. Jerome Hughes. Edwin Wale makes the drive.
Tackle 1.
It's Jerome Hughes. Send it back inside. Suafalongo.
Held. Tackle 2.
Put down there. Go back to Munster. Go to McDonald. Take on that line. Runs it.
Held
Elisha
there.
again.
Tackle 3.
Hughes. Stefano.
Held. 4th tackle. Held there. 5th tackle.
As they go here, good. They're in a really good placement again. Munster. Oh, Dylan Lucas got it perfectly. Munster's kick just a bit shorter than he wanted it to.
1.
Here in Vegas, we got a game on our hands. We could go to Golden
Held
Point in
there.
Vegas.
2nd tackle.
Brown taking on that line. Done very well today, Brown. Crossland, they'll go back out to Frizzell. They need to get in a spot where they can put in a good kick.
Held there. Tackle 4.
Go out. Go to McEwen.
Held. Tackle 5.
That's Sharp does very well. There's Filongo.
Held there. Tackle 1.
Harry Grant, they'll send it to David Mwale.
Held. That's 2.
Stefano. Should see the final interchanges for both sides coming on. But I think Melbourne used up all their interchanges at half time, so they will keep their current squad. Oh, innocent. David Mwale steals it from Fletcher Sharp.
Held. 4th tackle.
Keeps his team in a attacking position. McDonald. That goes for it. Knights are stuck in a... They can't sub off players until... Munster just puts in a short high bomb. Best gets it. Knights survive.
Held. 1st tackle.
Oh, Croker left an open space there. Dangerous for big shots.
There. Tackle 2.
Dylan Lucas does well.
Held. 3.
18 left to go left in the game. Matt Croker gives a short ball to Celeste Elisha. He gets another one to Matt Arthur.
Held there. That's 4.
He wants to try it himself, Crossland.
Held. That's 5.
Takes a little bit too long to play the ball there. Ponga defending. Sharp. Good kick to the middle. Here comes Woolbrick. Oh, Ponga makes a steal. What an important strip. Caleb Ponga coming in clutch for his team. 17 left to go on the clock. Elijah gets an offload to McEwen. McEwen in some space. Take on the fullback. Can't quite get around him. He doesn't have pace to go. It's Brown. They go Ponga. They gonna go out to Marju. Marju gets around one. He's around a couple. They're in the 10. In Melbourne's red zone. Knights. Dylan Brown. They take on Munster. He's turned on his back. Can the Melbourne Storm defense hold? McDonald catches Proston at a dummy half. Here in Vegas, they're getting a show of Crossland. It's going to be Dylan Lucas to score. With 15 to go, Dylan Lucas gets in.
That's a try.
Of Brown just with a light tap in of him having to take a new role into this team of controlling the ball more. Dylan and Lucas connecting up to get the lead back from the Melbourne Storm. The Knights got unlucky in their last outing against the Melbourne Storm and only losing by a run. Oh, that is a very important play, but it all came back down to the Kalen Ponga strip. Of Ponga, the leader, got the strip from Will Warbrick on the first tackle, stole it and put his team in a really, really good spot. It's Nick Meaney, but do Melbourne have anything left in the tank? Here's Matt Arthur.
Held. First tackle.
They go here. Sharp. Had Ponga to go to, but he couldn't get there in time.
Tackle 2.
Defensive pressure. Struggling to get off the line. It's only second. Brazil. They go back to Alessi. He's been good today. He's been really good today, Elijah.
3.
Matt Arthur. Put us down.
That's 4.
Knights are in a really good position. Oh! Are they going to count it as knock on? Is that a repeat set for Melbourne? It's a repeat set! Oh, that's devastating for the Melbourne Storm. It's Ponga. Bit too tight to break the line though.
Tackle 1.
So let's say has been making plenty of offloads. He's made a couple line breaks, not as many as he probably wants to. He hasn't got into open space, but he's been offloading to players that can get into open space.
Held. 3.
And considering I think he's played 60 minutes today, is his Dom Young. He's been quiet, he's in some space, he's got the legs to go. He will come and get him though.
Held there. 4.
Oh, there's Ponga. Ponga's gonna go in. He goes in for 2. And what probably will be the winning try. Kalen Ponga gets around. I think that's, yeah, that was Failongo and Harry Grant. Does very well. From right in front, you think we haven't seen a missed kick yet this season, or with the 2 games we've played. But they all have been from right in front. It does sound like Glenjamin Holbrook is happy with his captain. His performance this afternoon. He's happy with his team. It's Nick Meaney. It's really difficult to think of. Like, if Melbourne get that ball back and it's not a knock-on, they probably go on to tie this game up. Referee's controversial call will be investigated. For now, it's in the favour of the Knights. They probably don't care as long as they get the 2 points to start the season.
Held. First tackle.
It's Ponga. Tackle there.
Held there. That's 2.
So they go there. Sharp. They go out wide to Frizzell.
Held. That's 3.
Dylan Lucas put down there. Sharp puts it as diving kick, which confuses Failonga. He has to wait for it to bounce a couple times before he can grab it. Doesn't get to run onto it. Good play there from Sharp. Joe Chan.
Held there, 2.
Oh, Jack Howarth.
Held, 3rd tackle.
So Failonga, good tackle there from, I think that's
Held
Crossland.
there, 4.
Mawale, they'll give it to Stefano. They're not close enough for a grubber to work.
Held, 5.
They're a bit of a weird position for a grubber to work. They're going to try bomb. They will. Is it deep enough? They go back. Oh, what a tackle. Kakai will stop Failonga from scoring. Brazil gets a fend away. He'll just put it down there, but
Held, first
at this rate, Knights will get the 12-point win. Plus, Ponga's got something to say about it and make it an 18-point win. Go even with the Dolphins.
held there, that's 2.
They got Maju set up. Good ball. Maju. Oh, he gets an offload. He gets an offload.
Held, 3. Held there, 4th tackle.
There goes. So let's say a good pass out to Matt Arthur. It's his team in a good position. He lines it back up. Oh, what a drop ball. Jack Howard is going to steal it. He's going to run back to the field. Oh, what a counter attack. The counter attack from the Melbourne Storm. That's insane. We got to go back and check that. That's just turned the momentum on its head. Ponga tries to get a kick. Bradford can't get to it. Oh, Knights had a really good play going. Sharp, they got it to Ponga. He couldn't get it. Oh, to Bradman of the short kick probably would have worked if he got it. But Jack Howard of the counter attack just put the leg down and sprint for it. What a try. That could be try of the week. That could be try of the week. Of Nick Meaney will get it back to a 6-point lead. 6 minutes to go. There is a chance. There is a chance. Of Holbrook, how you feeling in the box there? We'll ask you from chat after that try of back to 6-point lead. What's the thoughts? Oh, Stefano makes a breakaway.
Held there, that's 1.
Put down there. They're going to try Failonga. Failonga can't break to the line.
Held, 2.
Maybe 40-20 is what they need. Jack Hetherington. A bit too close.
Held there, that's 3.
Oh, just really quick. Sorry for doing the commentary, but text. Coates in space. He's got to stay in.
Held there, 5th tackle.
As now, Kalen Ponga for the kick return. 3 minutes to go. Knights have to hold it for 3 minutes. That's all they need. So let's say Aloysia.
Held there,
Melbourne, they
2nd
need to
tackle.
get that ball back. As they go wide. Ponga. Maju put down there. Melbourne would need a miracle to tie this back up.
Held there, tackle 4.
They were only 2 tries down. Oh, Brown goes early. Or it gives Melbourne more time with the ball, but it puts pressure on Failonga.
Held, 1st tackle.
They need to find, like, yardage quickly, Melbourne. Well, Wale probably needed to get a fend there.
Held there, 2.
There you go. Wailongo can't get around that one.
Held.
If I were the Melbourne Storm, I'd take the kick right here. Unless they try and go deep for it. I think they're too far for a body 20.
4.
Are they going to try Wallbrick? Wallbrick! Oh, Sharp makes a tackle! That's a very important tackle from Fletcher Sharp. Oh, I'm sure the coach is proud of his youngster, Fletcher Sharp. Ponga will get it back in most likely, if nothing else happens.
Held there, tackle 1.
They go wide, they go Matt Arthur. Unless it's a steal. 30 seconds left to go.
Held there, that's 3.
Will Melbourne get a ball back? 10 seconds.
Held. Tackle
Unless there's a
4.
kick, an early kick. Will they go for it? They go for Ponga. And Dylan Brown will end it off.
Held there, tackle 5.
That'll be full time. Melbourne Storm lose in Vegas. The Knights get it done. The Knights get it really well done. Oh, that's... Oh, that will be all we have today. Oh, let's check the man of the match. Kalen Ponga deserves it. He gets it. Oh, he'll probably get his two competition points. Oh, Glenn Gibbon Holbrook should be very proud of his team. But that will be all we will have for today. And we will see you shortly in the next stream coming up of Titans Manly in about 20 minutes. So I have to get everything set up. Oh, but we will be right back.